Hey guys, my name is Shane and welcome to this week's installment of Dev Vlog Fridays. In case you are new here, each week we will focus on the highlights from the latest updates for Jaws of Extinction, as well as what the developers are currently working on. From time to time we will also have special guests joining us, from the devs to the publishers and even the community members. Anyway, with all that now out of the way, let's begin. The biggest news to come out this week is the new 0.4.12 intermediate update to the main branch of Joe. Everything mentioned in today's episode will be included in the update. If you are interested in playing on the staging version, I will talk more about that at the end of the video. We have a lot of exciting features that have been tested in the staging branch of Joe. To the adventurers out there, we have officially started development on the mountain area. So far this week, we have added height-based snow to trees and rocks plus physical clouds. Couple this with the snowing mechanic and now you give the mountain tops an amazing frozen look. We have also added cabins, a tunnel pass, snow mounds plus frozen lakes and ponds. All of these different aspects make the mountains a unique area to explore. We've also included the ability to skip through player dialogue. Before you could only skip NPC dialogue lines, but now you can skip through all the dialogue if you want. We have also added to the building mechanics that now allows the player to remove a roof entirely from a player built block. You now also have the option to remove the columns that automatically connect to walls. We have additionally updated the building wheel for roofs. Like wall parts, selectable roof parts are now contained within a submenu. Additionally, we have also added lootable book piles that can give you blueprint fragments and research blueprint magazines. On to the most important segment of today's episode. Companions can now get into boats with you. There is something truly beautiful about having Woofy sail with you. Don't worry though. If they fall in, Woofy will now paddle behind you, as wolves, dogs and any human companion will now swim if forced into water. Furthermore, human companions are now able to keep up with you by climbing up and down ladders. Unfortunately though, Woofy has not yet mastered the art of climbing the ladder. We have also updated several aspects of the game, including the interaction prompt of down NPCs, which now says revive instead of talk. As well as, upon death, the player will now be required to pay Leighton Basti $100 for death bag retrieval. Having multiple death bags will bump up the price, and they will all be collected at the same time. Another cool feature we updated was that interactable vehicles now have the chance of spawning a starter motor, an alternator and a distributor cap. The developers are still aware of stuttering in areas of the map, as well as hitches when loading into different world tiles. To improve on this issue, the landscape tiles have been reduced in size to minimize the amount of data held in Steam memory. This means that landscape tiles can make better use of their new distance LODs, which in turn will improve the GPU performance. Additionally, several legacy assets have now been cleaned up from the game, as well as various optimizations which reduced the CPU cost of the interactions trace. This determines what interactable objects the player is looking at. Weather material shader functions have also been improved, which further helps improve GPU performance. As I mentioned last week, we have recently implemented a new system for reporting bugs in our Discord. This has been a very successful feature that has streamlined our bug fixing process. Thank you to everybody who has continued to test and report bugs. If you'd like to join our Discord community, the link will be down below. Here's some notable fixes from this week. The player now cannot skin wolves and dogs without a hunting knife. We have also fixed some bugs regarding the building system. The buildable door is now flipped when rotating a player-built door frame, and placement of building parts are no longer affected by camera zoom. As always, after all of these new features have been tested, they'll be implemented into the next main patch. If you'd like to test out these features and you're interested in taking part of the experimental staging branch, simply switch versions in Steam by right-clicking Joe, click Properties, Betas, and switch versions from None to the staging-experimental branch. Unfortunately, staging is only available on Steam, although you can still play the main patches on the Epic Games Store. Okay guys, that's all for this week. If you'd like a more in-depth look into the patch notes, there'll be a link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, follow our social media and join our Discord to stay updated. All links are in the description. Have a great weekend and I'll catch you all next week.